Then Indramati did Simran and said, O Master, Gyani, help me. In many ways Kal has harassed me. O Lord, cut the noose of Yama. Kabir said to Dharam Das, I couldn't stay away after hearing her call. Listen, Dharam Das, this is my nature. When the queen called me, in one moment I was there. Seeing me, she became happy, and from her mind the fear of Kal ran away. When I came there, Kal went away, and the queen's body was purified. Then Indramati, folding her hands, said, O God, listen to one request of mine. Now I have recognized the shadow of Yama, and I will not live in this country anymore. O Lord, take me to my own country, as here there are many sufferings of Kal. After saying this, she became sad and said, Take me to the Sat Purush right now. Kabir said to Dharam Das, First of all, I took the queen with me and finished the subject of the difficult Kal. Right then her destiny karma was paid off, and then I went to Sat Lok, taking the queen. I took her to Mansaravar, which filled her with amazement. I made her taste the nectar from the pool of Amrit. Then I put her feet in the Kabir Sagar. Beyond that is the ocean of the Surat. Reaching there, the queen became pure. When I made her stand at the door of Sat Lok, the queen became very happy looking at it. The souls came and embraced her, sang the welcome song, and performed the arti. All the souls honored her and said, You are a blessed soul who has realized the Sat Guru. It is good that you are free from the snare of Kal, and all your pain and suffering is over. Soul, come with us. Have the darshan of Sat Purush, and bow your head to him. Indramati, come with us and have the darshan of Sat Purush. Indramati joined the other souls and, in excitement, sang the happy song. All the souls are walking and praying for the darshan of Sat Purush. Then I requested Sat Purush, Now give your darshan to the souls who have come near. Give them your darshan, O Din Dayal. Be gracious on them, O Liberator. Then the flower bloomed, and these words were heard. Listen, O Gyani, Yog Santayan. Bring the souls and make them have darshan. Gyani then came near the souls and took all of them. The souls became beautiful after having the darshan of Sat Purush. After bowing down, all of them put their attention on Sat Purush. Then he gave some fruit of nectar, which was received by all the souls. Just as the lotus blooms after getting the light of the sun, in the same way the sufferings of the souls from ages and ages are finished after having the darshan of Sat Purush. Indramati's amazement after reaching Sat Lok to find Karunamai and Sat Purush as the same form. When the queen saw the marvelous beauty of the Sat Purush and the wine of nectar, she became overwhelmed and clung to his feet, as her soul was wise and full of good qualities. He put both his hands on her soul and she became happy as the lotus blooms in the sunlight. The queen said, "Blessed are you, O Karunamai, who brought me here after finishing my illusion." Then Satpurush told the queen, "Go and call Karunamai." Kabir said to Dharam Das, "She came to me, and looking at my form, she, my servant, was astonished." The queen said, "This is surprising. I can't see any difference. Whatever qualities I saw in the Satpurush, in Karunamai also I see every single one." Running, she, the wise soul, touched the feet and said, "O Lord, now I know all your character. You are the Satpurush, and you called yourself the servant. Where did you hide this glory? In my mind I know this for sure, that you and the Satpurush and nobody else is. You are the Satpurush and nobody else is. I have seen this after coming here. I hail you, O competent one, who woke me up. O abode of mercy, you are the blessed one. Your wise Nam is the remover of worries. You are indescribable, unmovable, immortal, steady, pure, glorious, and endless. You are without doubts, selfless, the support of the world, nameless, firm and indestructible. O Lord, you are the beginning of everything and maker of all the creatures. You showered grace on me and woke me up, understanding me as your own. You cut the snare of Yama, and you brought me to the ocean of happiness. Kabir said to Dharam Das, then the lotus closed, and the souls all went to their abodes. Gyani told the queen, "Tell me, O soul, about yourself. Now your pain and complications have finished, and your beauty has become like 16 suns. Such a grace Satpurush showered on you. He has finished your doubt and pain." Indramati's request to bring her husband, King Chandra Vijay, to Satlok. Folding both her hands, Indramati said, "O Lord, I have one request. I got your feet because of my good fortune, and came here and had the darshan of Satpurush. My body is now very beautiful, but within me now resides one worry. I am controlled by attachment, as the king is my husband. O husband of souls, go and bring him, otherwise my king will go into the mouth of Kal." Gyani said, "Clever soul, the king doesn't have the passport. Now you have got the form of Hansa. Why are you calling the king? He has not done the devotion. He has wandered in the world without the truth." "O Lord, living in the world, I did your devotion in many ways. The king knew my devotion, and he, the wise one, never stopped me from doing it. The nature of the world is very difficult. If, leaving her husband, the wife goes to another place, all the world calls her by obscene names, hearing which, the husband kills her. The work of the king involves much name and fame, hypocrisy, anger, and cleverness. But when I used to serve the sadhus and saints, the king was not afraid of anybody. Whenever I served the saints, the king would become happy upon hearing that. If the king had not allowed me to do the devotion then, O Lord, how would my work have been done? I was the beloved one of the king, and he never stopped me. Daily I served the sadhus to get the path of Shabda. If the king had forbidden me, how would I have reached your feet? I would not have got the drink of Nam, so how would my work have been done? Great is the wise king. Bring his soul. You are the master, the abode of mercy. Please cut the bonds of the king. Kabir said to Dharam Das, hearing this, Gyani laughed, and without delay he started. Very soon he came to Girnar, as the king's time of death was drawing near. He was surrounded by Yamraj, who was giving him much pain. The king was in deep trouble. Coming there, the Sat Guru called him. But Yamraj didn't leave the king. "Oh brother, this is what happens without the devotion. When the time is completed, Yama greatly troubles the soul. Quickly I caught the hand of Chandra Vijay and came to Satlok. Seeing the king, the queen came near him and touched his feet. Indramati said, 'Listen, king, recognize me. I am your wife.' The king said, 'Listen, wise soul, your beauty is like 16 moons and suns. Every single part of you is shining. How can I call you my wife? You did the devotion very well and saved me also.' Hail to the master who made you determined in devotion. And with your devotion, I have reached my real home. For numerous births I did good deeds, and so I obtained a wife of good karma. I kept my mind in the affairs of the kingdom and couldn't achieve the devotion of the Satguru. If you had not been my wife, I would have gone to hell. I cannot describe your qualities. Hail to the great master for such a woman as I got. As I got a wife like you, may all the world get such a wife." Kabir said to Dharam Das, hearing these words, the Gyani laughed and then spoke to Chandra Vijay. "Listen, king, you are a wise one. The soul who accepts my Shabda comes to the court of Sat Purush and never sees the world again. The men and women who obey me take up the form of the Hansa." The king contemplated on the form and had the darshan of Sat Purush, and taking on the form of the Hansa, he became very beautiful. The king got the beauty of 16 suns with the beauty of the moon's light. Dharam Das said, Dharam Das makes this request. Tell me more about the souls in the yugas. Great is your Nam, O Lord, by which the king got established in Satlok. Even though the king had not accepted the truth, your devotion took him there. Because of the glory of the devotion of his wife, you took the king away from Yamraj. Great is the wisdom of the woman who called her husband there. His coming and going was finished, and he didn't come again in the world. O Lord, What did you do after that? Tell me that story, O competent one. How did you come again in the ocean of the world? Tell me that, O Lord of the souls. Kabir said to Dharam Das, O Dharam Das, when I came into the world, I took the husband of the queen to Satlok. Leaving him there, I came immediately into the world again. I came into the city of Kashi. Giving the Nam to Sudarshan Supash, I woke him up. The story of Supash Sudarshan. There used to live a Supash whose name was Sudarshan. I made him firm in the Sat Shabda. He was a wise and beautiful saint who recognized the Shabda after discrimination and united with it. He accepted my words firmly, and believing in them, his attachments were severed. I gave him the drink of Nam, the message of liberation, and finished all his suffering from Kal. I gave him the Shabda Dhyan and made him firm in it, and he happily did the Simran of Nam with all his attention. Wholeheartedly he did the devotion of the Satguru, leaving all deceptions and cleverness. His father and mother became very happy, and in their hearts they had great love for him. O Dharam Das, this world is darkness. Without the knowledge, the jiva becomes the servant of Yama. Looking at the devotion, the jiva becomes happy, but he doesn't take my Nam. The foolish one doesn't recognize me, even after seeing me, and he falls into the complicated snare of Kal. As the dog absorbs himself in the impure things, in the same way, the people of the world leave the nectar and merge into the poison. King Yudhishthira was a king in the third age who performed the yajna. Killing his brothers, he was disgraced, so he thought of performing the yajna. When they got permission from Krishna, the Pandavas brought what was needed. All the material for the yajna was brought, and all the sadhus from near and far were called. Krishna told the Pandavas, understand that your yajna is completed when you hear the bell in the sky. Then you'll get the complete fruit of the yajna. All the sannyasis, vairagis, brahmins, and brahmacharis came. Different types of food were made, and with great love they were all fed. They all got the food as expected, but the bell didn't sound, and the king was embarrassed. When the bell did not sound in the sky, the king was amazed, and his senses left him. All the great rishis ate, but still the bell didn't sound, and the king became confused. Then the Pandavas went to Krishna and asked him about the doubts in their minds. Yudhishthira said, having mercy on us, tell us, O Yadiraja, why the bell did not ring. Krishna told them this reason. One sadhu did not eat the food. The Pandavas were surprised and said, millions of sadhus ate the food. Now, O Lord, where can we find the sadhu who did not eat? Tell us, O Yadunata. Krishna said, bring Supash Sudarshan and feed him with respect. He is the only sadhu. Nobody else is. Your yajna will be completed only by him. Kabir said to Dharam Das, when they got these orders from Krishna, the Pandavas went to him. They brought Sudarshan and fed him with respect and love. When he ate in the palace of the king, the bell rang in the sky. When the devotee, Supash, took a morsel, the bell rang with the glory of Nam. Still, they didn't recognize the Satguru's word, as their intellect had been sold in the market of Kal. Kal troubles even his own devotee souls. He devours those who are devoted to him and those who are not. First, Krishna advised the Pandavas and made them the killers of the brothers. Then he blamed the Pandavas, and to remove the blame, he made them perform the yajna. Even after that, he gave them pain. Sending them to the Himalayas, he caused their decay. 4 brothers and Draupadi were destroyed. Yudhishthira was saved because of his truth. No one was as dear as Arjuna, but he also was treated like this. Bali, Harichandra, and Karan were great donors, but Kal ruined them also. The senseless souls hope for him. Forgetting the husband, they go to the one who eats them. Kal shows them many tricks and then puts the souls in a miserable condition. The souls hope for him, understanding him as their liberator, and because of that hope, they go into the mouth of Kal. Kal makes everybody dance. Neither devotees nor non-devotees escape from him. They don't search for the one who is the protector, and without recognizing it, they go into the mouth of Yama. Again and again I explain the spiritual path and caution the souls. But Yama has taken everyone's intellect, and creating a snare, he has trapped all the souls. No one tests the Shabda, and supporting Yama, they fight with me. Until one meets the Satpurusha's Nam, the pain of births and deaths do not finish. Because of the glory of Satpurush, they go to Purush. Otherwise, Kal devours them by means of the false Nam. When they get the initiation into the Nam of Satpurush, defeating Kal, they go to the immortal home. O Dharam Das, the souls go to Satlok because of the glory of Sat Nam. Their pain of birth and death is finished, and they don't come into this world again. When the souls see the form of Satpurush, they become happy. All the souls are excited then, just as the lily blooms looking at the moon. As the lily becomes happy gazing at the moon in the night, in the same way the souls become happy by having the darshan of Satpurush. They do not become sad. They remain forever in a state of happiness. The souls are always happy, and not even for one moment do they have sorrow, attachment, and sufferings. When Sudarshan's give and take was over, I took that brave one to Satlok. He saw the beauty and glory, and he was excited being with the other Hansas. He received the beauty of 16 sons, and having the darshan of Satpurush, he became one with the other Hansas.